A man goes into a pet shop and tells the owner that he needs a pet for his mother. He says his mother lives alone and could really use some company. "I have just what she needs," says the pet shop owner. "A chicken that can speak in 5 languages. She'll have a lot of fun with that bird." The man says he'll take the chicken and makes arrangements to have the bird delivered to his mother. A few days pass and the man calls his mum. "Well, mum, how did you like that chicken I sent?" She says, "Oh, son, it was delicious." Aghast, the man says, "You ate it?" "Oh my gosh, it could speak 5 languages." She shrugs. "Well, dearie, it should have said something." So, a spiritual leader lay quietly in his deathbed. The disciples had gathered around his bed and recited some holy verses, trying to make his last journey divine and pleasant. They wanted to give him warm milk to drink, but he declined. One of the disciples took the glass back to the kitchen and decided to add some brandy, considering it good for health. He poured a generous amount into the warm milk. Back at the spiritual leader's bed, they lifted his head gently and held the glass to his lips. The very frail man drank a little, then a little more, and before they knew it, he had finished the whole glass, down to the last drop. As his eyes brightened, the disciples thought it would be a good opportunity to have one last talk with their spiritual leader. "Sir," the disciples asked earnestly, "please give us some of your wisdom before you leave us." He raised himself up very slowly in the bed, on one elbow, looked at them and said, "Don't sell that cow." The manager is reviewing a potential employee's application and notes that the fellow has never worked in retail before. "For a man with no experience," he says, "you are certainly asking a high wage." "Well, sir," the applicant replies, "the work is much more difficult when you don't know what you're doing."